Hello? It's getting awful dark in here. Because it's scary time. What can I do? I am raiding your home, taking everything that you think is yours. Guess what it isn't? Da-na-na-na-na. I know why this is in my head now. I was cooking last night, you know, as one is tended to do. And I had Scarface on in the background. There's that one scene with the fat thing that's like, da-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na. Really? Out of Scarface? That's the song that stuck with you? Yeah, because Rush Rush Give Me Yayo. That movie is so weird. But, like, who's hotter? Michelle Pfeiffer or his sister? I can't decide. Like, which one would I rather be? I don't know. I wish these guys had... What was I looking for? What did we come... We came all the way here for matches, didn't we? And I have matches, so why are we still here? Because I don't have a plan. I need to get to the bedroom. That's the bedroom. Look at this weird, extra big twin bed. You ever get in an argument with someone that sounds a whole lot like Who's on First, also known as like the parable of the American national sport baseball, so you know you have to take them seriously because they might put on pajamas. You ever get in a fight with somebody about full bed, double bed, twin bed? You ever get in that fight as to what those things mean? I have. And here's the answer. Full bed, double bed, same thing. One bed. The smallest bed for two people. Twin bed? This bullshit. Because they used to come in twins. I'm not basing that on any facts that I've read. That is just what I believe. So I've been disseminating that information to people that I've gotten in that fight with until they've relented and said, oh, okay, all right. Oh, why are you talking to me about beds and their width and what their occupancy rating is? Because this is important. You can't have people messing up different kinds of furniture. That's just chaos. That is no good. That's how you get World War III. What is this? This is new.
Not what feels like sandpaper.
I thought something was whispering to him. Oh my gosh. So the other day what was I doing? I was setting up something on the laptop. So I was crouched on the floor. Why are you crouched on the floor with the laptop? Because it's on like a little side table on the other side of the room. And I didn't imagine it. I didn't hear it in my... Well, okay, I'm not going to say I didn't imagine it. But I not on purpose did I imagine it. But like I heard it. Like ciliary hairs, fur in my cochlea went and sent signals to my brain because they were stimulated by vibrations hitting my teardrum is not the world. And my brain wants to combine tympanum and eardrum. There we go. That's the one. Eardrum up the incus and stapes to go against the organ. That it like it was real. And all I heard was a female voice say, he's not who you think he is. And I just went from crouching to sitting on my ass like an infant. And I just kind of looked over my shoulder like, what the heck? And so what I thought was it was coming from the window outside. Because that's how real I thought it was. I still don't know where this voice came from. Because it wasn't in the room. It wasn't from the window. It wasn't there. That means it came from a brain meat. And it didn't like that. I wasn't on anything. I wasn't enjoying the sauce. I have no idea what that was about. It was just like a run-of-the-mill auditory hallucination. Because I'm pretty sure that what I had on in the background, like it didn't line up like... vocally. Dane, did you not rewind what was in the background? Rewind? Do we still use it? We do still use that word. I don't have to explain what it is. Dang, nobody needs you to explain anything. I know. So, look at my bridge. I think I had a little passing auditory hallucination, which I think I've had at least once before in my whole life. And when I've spoken to other people about this, which I do every time I have the opportunity to have a conversation, clearly because it's totally normal, they too have heard things. No, they go, "Oh, it's ghosts," which I guess is less scary than going, "My brain, something's wrong with it." But that, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. So that was spooky. I didn't like that, man. See, this is a horror game. It makes you think of horrible things. I need food. Drinking my grape soda. I'm drinking it. Dane, you realize that, so you've decided to play this, like, Halloween. Which, even if you manage to convince people is a horror game. Stop committing psychological warfare on me and getting into my mind. We'll take
Could
that.
end up being useful.
It will. There's no ending. So how does this work? What's your plan? Maybe I don't prove that it's a horror game this time. I can, because it is a horror game, and I have the proof. It's right in front of you. Great Bear and the Collapse, already dependent on the mainland. As soon as you're dependent, you're screwed. I didn't read the rest of it. Something about the effects of the collapse. And then this maniac built his fence around his house like this. Patarazis. I'm not going to deal with that yet. It gives me lead to make, you guessed it, bullets. That's why they call them that. It's not. It's not at all. I was expecting the weather to be way more ballsy than this. Like, ballsier than having baseball be your national sport level ballsy. That's what I was counting on, but it's not doing it. I'm going the wrong way. Why am I all super encumbered? Oh, I have too much stuff. I have way too much stuff. So I guess I better go put it in the church. Put it in the church. Put it in the church. See, look, they carefully... Well, they didn't say what denomination, but they used the term mass. Not worship. There's only so many it could be. Stroke your mustache. And by mustache... Whoa, this is not what it... What the heck is the other church then? It's not a church, Dane. It says community center on it, you moron. Oh, nutters. Why is there an attic? Is that so Navy SEALs can rope in and shoot you while you're at church? That is what that's for. Alright, let's throw a little holy water on ourselves. Island gardens for island people. Grow locale. More water. More 5-hour energy. I don't think I knew this building was here. Was it always here? What if it wasn't always here? But see, you'd have to go to church. I am not... You know that's a Bible. I'm not burning it. Like, just like I'll never burn these ones. You can pick this up. They have it in every church on the island. I'm not doing it. Dunk the baby. I said play old time and what is that line? It's a piano. I said piano, not piano. That's good stuff. You would have matches next to the kneeler. No candles. Oh, hey. I will steal those. Light a candle for you. Light a candle for me. Soon enough, together we'll see that Jesus is the way. Notice they didn't put Jesus on there. They're smart enough not to do that. I'm not still... Dane, what do you mean? I mean, because someone would get mad about it. Or worse, somebody would do something awful to... Like, it's already bad enough that you know what book this is. And I can take it. But that's okay. I understand. I'm really weighed down by all of my stuff, like Fallout! What if Fallout didn't mean nuclear fallout and it meant fallout like, Fallout! Everybody fall out of line! And then it had like more symbolism because you've fallen out of line with other people by deciding to go and live in the nuclear wastelands like a true visionary or crazy person. Because you can only be one of those two things, visionary or crazy person. You can't be both. You think you are, but you're not. I want to go down here to the river. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Da, 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 da. I'm so slow. I forgot how slow you get when you're super weighed down. I'm sorry. This is not the way to do this. But I remember when I first played, I spent a lot of time doing this because my whole plan was I'm going to set up shop in one place and I'm just going to load it down and I'm just going to stay there. And that was the Quonset garage in... oh, sorry, a coastal highway there, yay. And that's where I did the 500-day survival challenge, which is shown on my stats as being at 499 days because it just like ticked over and I got the thing and I quit. I did a lot of water drinking, deer eating, fish eating, and sleeping to get there. Because you can only see everything so many times, man. And I clearly didn't see everything because I don't have their cartographer there, bud. See, I'm working on it. See? Doing it. I don't have it. I haven't worked hard enough for it, don't you know? And that's really sad, like. Because what you want is you want to have succeeded in the areas that you set out to succeed in, right? You don't want to get shut down. Because you're trying to do your best to make an accomplishment. This seems like an obscene amount of electrical wires, doesn't it? Doesn't it just make you nervous? This here, got one running over, one running in, one running out. Is this accurate? Is this how electricity works? Why does it need two cables in? No, because one cable in, one cable out, one cable over. Why would you build it that way? Why would you make your national sport baseball if you want to take anyone to take you seriously? Why would you do this? It just seems like such a missed opportunity for American football to be the national sport of America. It's really quite sad. Alexa, what's the national sport of India?
India's national sport is field hockey.
India's national sport is field hockey? I thought it was cricket. I was gonna make a joke. But now, this just feeds into the previous ongoings, which is that even India has a more kick-ass sport than you, America. What that... So disappointed in you. So disappointed in you. We're up here getting our teeth knocked in. Wearing our hair all stupid. And a curly, modified, sweaty mullet. And you're putting on pajamas. They're not even, like, cool pajamas. You know, like, they're not going to get you on the cover of GQ pajamas with hookers. They're, like, grandpa's pajamas. And we're supposed to take you cereal? Can't take you cereal. I'm too dumbfounded. I just don't even know what to say about this. How can you be this way? Why would you be this way? I had such faith in you. I believed! And you go ahead and you do this. Is this what Abraham Lincoln would have wanted? Or would he be rolling around in his grave right now with his wooden teeth falling out if he knew that you put on pajamas and like waggled your arm back and forth and had a movie made about you with Brad Pitt where it wasn't even about you, it was just about like the math in the background. It's basically about Excel sheets. Come on. Do Navy SEALs know that's what they're protecting when they go out there and they fight till the end? Do your boys in blue know? Dane, who do you think's behind it? You think it's a conspiracy about living in the pod and eating the bugs. You don't know about the conspiracy to keep baseball as the national sport of the United States of America. Somehow Burisma is to blame for this. You laugh, but the Navy SEALs made it possible. Backed up by the Marine Corps. Because you're pretty sure they're the same thing. Because you're from Canada. You don't understand. 1, 2, 3, 4. We love baseball even more. Baseball!
Come on.
Just don't even know what to say.
That did it.
What do you do with that? Anyway, let's make venison stew. Wow, the percentages are a little jacked up on that. Cedar. I didn't actually get a lot of wood. 9 hours is good. Alright, make my venison. I guess it didn't go bad. Takes a really long time to make. Stew doesn't take this long. Unless you do it right. Fatigue. Okay, maybe don't put it in red unless... Does that mean fatigue go down as in I'm more tired? Or fatigue go down as in I'm awake? I don't get it. Keeping up with being confusing. So this is just broth and meat and flour. Dang, you ain't never made stew? No, I have. I just... Broth. Ptarmigan? That's in this now? Where? I need ptarmigan water and salt to make that. Porridge. I left the oats. Ptarmigan. Where am I gonna find ptarmigan? Trout stew. Yo, this kicks ass. I'm excited. I'm totally stoked, bro. It's gonna be the greatest. Give
Feels like
me
a lot of
all the
gear.
ingredients so I can cook. I can't really make anything though. Yeah, make the moldy venison. That's how you know your cereal. If you're willing to make the moldiest venison. Make the coffee. So I can level up my... It's having trouble loading in there, isn't it? Little buggy. 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 Pastime and jail. See, now it's not moldy anymore. It's totally fine. Just eat it. Just eat it. Eat it. So they left all their original thing. No, I got porridge. Now, does my porridge go off? You know? Porridge sounds like a really good idea, too. We don't call it porridge. I don't mean Canadians, I just mean, like, my family. What is it? What is another name for porridge? Boiled oats is too on the nose, so that's not what it is. Huh. Hot cereal? I don't call it that. It'll come to me! I'm not gonna get fixated on it! Like I did about AK-47s, which now sound perfectly natural. Just was convinced there was something wrong there. Cooking up a storm. Oh, I'm not cooking anything. That's not good. I don't think I have any canned peaches. What am I supposed to... Can I just make a potato? Cooked and ready to eat. Just one potato in a pot? Well, I really need a cooking pot, don't I? That could become a problem. Guess I'll make coffee. Because it still keeps you awake even when it's cold. Keeps you awake even when it's cold. I made a steak yesterday night. And instead of potatoes, I used apples. with it is actually pretty good. Like, I kind of want to eat it right now. I didn't mean to do that. Screwed up. 29 minutes. Give me a coffee. This one potato. You know what though? This gives use to the fact that you come across these pots all the time. And it can be real tempting to be like, dude, I don't need another one. All I ever use it for is to boil a ton of water at once. And now it's like, oh, I need like a whole kitchen setup with them now, bud. Because it's the only thing that'll, you know, allow me to cook more than one potato at a time. My goodness. Pastime until ready. Cook.